In this video, I'm going to show you how to work with resources on Calpendo. We will look at how to create a resource and then add it to the bookmarks so that all users can see this resource. Resources can be instruments such as microscopes, flow cytometers, cell sorters, and scanners. Resources could be people, such as nurses, radiographers, and other specialists. Other bookable items could be parking spaces, pool cars, rooms, basically anything that people might reserve in a facility. Let's start by going to the resource editor in the admin menu. In the resource editor, we can view locations and resources. To create your first resource, click on Resource, and then click on Create. Fill in the name of the resource, and select a location if required. Set up the type of the resource. Additional types can be set up in the Types and Groups editor, usually found on the admin menu. Decide whether a project is required to make a booking of this resource. A project is a way to link together users, resources, costs, and bookings. We then select how the resource will relate to projects on the system. Any project required is for when anyone booking this resource must have a project they can use. Authorized project required. Only those projects which are defined as having access to this resource may be used to make a booking. Decide whether a user, on cancelling a booking, has to specify a reason for cancellation. Specify a color for the resource, which will appear in the calendar. Specify whether you always want a column to be shown for this resource in the calendar. All-day bookings will always appear at the top of the calendar. If a resource will only ever have all-day bookings, it won't need a column to be displayed in the calendar for its bookings. Decide whether actual usage information can be recorded for this resource. Specify whether bookings can be created or edited in the past. You can choose separately whether a booking can be changed when it is in progress and after it has finished. If Allow some changes is selected, then you'll not be able to change the resource, status, or book times, but will be able to change all other fields. If Allow any changes is selected, then any property of the booking may be changed unless denied by permissions. If you want to allow changes to occur after the booking has finished, you'll need to specify for how long after that changes may be made. If you want bookings to be limited to particular time slots, tick the box, and a new section appears where you can set them up. First, select the day of the week you want to configure, and select specific times from the drop-down box. Select your initial slot times and add them. Calpendo will insert the next possible slot at the same time period into the selection boxes. Either edit the times or just click Add. Continue on until all the required slots are defined. Click on the following day and you can either create a new slot list for that day or choose to use one already set up. Keep going until the week is finished. You will also need to make sure you have a predefined slots rule set up in order for the slots to be adhered to. Click Save to complete setting up the resource. The new resource will now be found under Resource in the left-hand column. We've created the new resource, but it won't appear in calendars automatically. So let's go to the Bookmark Manager so that we can add the new resource to the primary bookmark. This will allow all users to be able to see the resource when they log in. Select the primary bookmark under System Bookmarks and click the Edit button. Click on Choose Resources and select the resources to add to the primary bookmark. These are colored purple. Click OK on the resource list and save the bookmark. Refresh the page before returning to the calendar. Select the primary bookmark. This will load the updated bookmark. This will show the updated resources ready for you to begin making bookings.